Ak eng county nebo Bomet ko kaititaitab committee nekase somutikab biikab emet anan committee on petitions botriot nebo St Matthews Ndarawetab Parish eng Bomet Central asikokoito kabarunoik anan evidence chotok cheiboru kole nyolu keisto eng boisiet governor nebo Bomet Professor Hilary Barchok kosubkei ak Reverend Father Ambrose Kimutai Tanui ko kikoito petition koityi County Assembly nebo Bomet nebo keisto eng boisiet Governor Barchok ko kikwo barak ng'emetab malikab emet eng county nebo Bomet ako nyolu keisto Barchok eng boisiet kobun oretab impeachment. Ko kibendi agenge akoi county notok bo Bomet asikobit kenyoru misirindenyo Festus Rono kenyoru kit netesetai.
Across the country, but more important is
and banks balances of each account as at the end of each financial year 2022, 2023, 2024. A copy of controller of budget for year 2022, 2024 to 2024. A copy of report of Auditor General for 2 financial years. A copy of inquiry into allegation of conflict of interest, fraudulent misuse of public funds by the county government. I needed a copy of that and a copy of report on purchase of heavy machines, its tender documents, minutes regarding contract opening, evaluation, award, acceptance, and their respect payment vouchers. Kindly provide the requested document within 10 days, working days from the date of this letter. Yours faithfully, Father Ambrose Kimutai Raptanui in Ndaraweta Parish. I sent this letter and nothing.
Thank you. Please table. Do you have more?
So, continuing with that, we have also the Senate. The Senate, Barchok went to the Senate, he appeared there, and he could not show some money which was missing, and he could not reconcile. According to the report, the county government declared its pending bills as of June 2021 to be 842.39 million. But it could not only support outstanding bills worth 637.43 million, leaving shilling 204.5 million unsupported. And he was asked there in the Senate, and he could not answer well. The malpractices are contained in the report of Auditor General Katungu for the financial year ending June 2021. So this is in the Senate. I want to table.
Is that the answered report of the Senate?
What?
Which document? Is it the answered report of the Senate?
No. This is what you call. This is a newspaper. I did not get those information I needed from the county. There is no other person who could give me. It is the county government, because Barchok went there. When I asked why was I not given that questioning, they should have tabled it. This I seek alone through online.
Okay.
And
please.
that is a newspaper.
Please table.
Thank you. So I'm still going on. The abuse is so huge, immense, and from my own finding, because the county could not give me the entire information, I went searching, looking for some evidence. So we have also a report of the Auditor General on County Executive of Bomet for the year ending here 30th June. And here There are so many things. In fact, the Auditor General is regretting of the way abuse of money in Bomet. And I want to table also this so that you check through. This is one.
Please table.
Yes. So we have also one here, County Executive of Bomet, number 36, report on financial statement. And here we have so many projects that where money was not used well. Report on lawfulness and effectiveness in use of public resources. I don't want to read all of it, but they are here, and it is about, it is very sad. It's very sad. I want the committee to read about it. I want only to mention one, where my friend, also my MCA, has also raised in the assembly on 5th March 2025 on the on rehabilitation of 02 steel food bridge of Ndaraweta. I think it was here. This is where Honorable Dancel Kirui questioned about it. And it is all here. So let me read. The contract for the rehabilitation of 02 steel food bridge at Ndaraweta Singorwe Bridge was awarded at contract sum of 3.826260. However, records provided revealed that the successful bidder was notified of the award on 24th November 2023, while the contract was signed on 28th November 2023, approximately 4 days after the nullification of the award, contrary to Section 135(3) of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act 2015. Which states that the written contract shall be entered into within the period specified in the notification, but not before 14 days have elapsed following the giving of that notification, provided that the contract is written within the tender period. Project was also not included in the County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP, and Annual Development Plan for the financial year 2023. I have here the County Integrated Plan.
Yes.
This is, so it is here. I checked, and then we have here. I have here also. I had to find out all this. We have here Annual Development Plan 2023-2024, and they are not there. These are the evidence. Money was lost. In addition, tender opening minutes, tender evaluation minutes, substantial inspection, and acceptance of minutes indicate that 3 officers opened, evaluated the tenders, inspected, certified the work. Consequently, there were no segregation of duties in the procurement. In the circumstances, management was breach of the law, and the public may not have achieved value for money from the project. That is only an example. But all they are here. I don't want to read all of them.
Yes.
They are all here. If I read it, will be the time will it will be evening before we end.
You are allowed.
I want to table it.
Yes.
The committee to look at, and I urge members kindly, you are representing our wards. So let us make sure we look at this document and report it clearly as it is.
Please table including the copy of the CIDP and IDP that you have.
I have only one proof.
We will get
And
a
I
copy.
think the assembly, I beg, Chairman,
Yes.
you have all these documents. You are the people who approved it.
You will be given
I
back.
asked a friend to help me to.
You will be given back.
Thank you. plus the annual.
Yes.
All these I beg to be given back. These are from my friends. Okay. And I want also to table the one of my beloved MCA in Darawet.
Yes, proceed and table.
Thank you.
It's good he's here to witness the process.
Because
Well,
we don't need to hide.
Yes.
So, well, I can also surrender another one here from Auditor General commenting on the financial statement. It will help also the members to look on how money is. So I want to go to another section. We have also a lot of cases that the county is losing a lot of money, and so many legal cases. They are also included there. But I want here, there is a case here of workers where some workers have not been paid, and yet they have been told to be getting their salary. The case is going on, and from 2023 they have not been paid. About 600 workers of county. And the court case is going on. The county is losing millions. It has no value of it. They should have brought those workers and to continue working. So that is one. The other one is about the report that came from here, water. There are also members of who are employees of the water company of Bomet. And some of them were sacked. They went to court, and here they are suffering and have served to continue working in the company, the water company, and the workers who were also, let us say, struck from the payroll, and yet the court has ruled that they should be back. The county is accruing a lot of millions, and citizens will lose a lot of money. I want to table these two.
Proceed
and
and
they
table.
are crying.
Proceed and table.
So I want to say we need to help our workers. We need to be and not waste resources in legal activities where the county also employ other lawyers, and yet they have also the lawyers. We have employed the lawyers in this county, but executive are getting other lawyers. The other thing on pending bills. Pending bills, I got one where there are so many, they are all there. I'm just giving that the county has a lot of pending bills. It is captured there. There is one here, which I want to table, his money has been kept, I think about almost 5 million. This is from Choro Construction Company Limited. And you will check and see, he pleaded with me saying, I have not been paid, my children are suffering, and all that. And it is wrong to give the money. The money is paid by taxes. So the county should only pay constructors. There are constructors who are suffering. They have spent their money, road maintenance, constructing ECDs and all that, and yet some of them are pending. Why? We get the money from the treasury, we have to use it. The money should come, we spend. As simple as that.
Table.
Table it. I think we have seen that it is really pathetic, and that's why I had to come as a simple voter of Bomet County to show, and you will go through those evidence, and you will know that it is very clear that Barchok has violated. I want to say, For further evidence, I want this committee to invite Anti-Corruption, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to come to the assembly and give evidence, because they are the ones who initiated the finding. So the other more information, seek from Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. Invite the members to come to this committee to shed more light.
Thank you for that submission and subsequent tabling of evidences. Now, before I allow members to react to any of the presentations, I will only remind the petitioner what I read initially, that it is important to note that the burden of proof lies with the petitioner, and this committee will entirely rely on the evidence that you presented. So I want to allow...
If you allow me first.
Yes.
I did it only this as a voter to help the county assembly, which has have oversight. You have oversight to check the county executive. Mine was only to give the direction as a citizen who is complaining.
Thank you.
So I should not be the one to have burden of proof, as you said. It is actually the committee to help us to peruse those documents and to get more from the executive, to give a balanced report, not to rely only on what I collected from the street. If you rely on my side only, that means it is, we want to defeat, we want to block corruption, finding out the issue of corruption in Bomet. So members, I want to say here, it is you to help the citizen of Bomet. Don't rely on me, as you said, proof depends on me alone. Even these committee members, they are watchdogs of the citizen and the entire assembly.
It is.
Let us work together. I have just given my part. We would like the members of the committee kindly go seriously, find out, state it very clearly, the situation how it is, and then present it. Don't rely on me. I'm a poor man. I'm a poor man. I was denied by CS, so I could have given more evidence. So if you rely on that, and yet I was denied, that means we are heading to block.
Not really.
Please. So I want to urge, Chair. I was denied evidence by the executive, and I want the assembly to help me get the documents from there.
It is well.
Thank you.
So let me allow the members of the committee, if any, who has got a reaction, briefly, before we end the session. Yes, Honorable.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair. As a rejoinder, I want to thank Father Ambrose for taking the bull by the horns, and also acknowledge that I witnessed him hand over the petition, though I did it online. I was in a media house when he was interviewed directly here. The interview that I had in the media house was stopped to allow live coverage of his presentation of the petition. And I also recall that he highlighted the reasons why he wanted the county assembly to begin impeachment proceedings against His Excellency the Governor. And nevertheless, this is a committee that is governed by rules. In a situation like this, we act as an umpire. We are supposed not to take sides. We are required by law to prosecute the evidence provided and gauge whether it has the threshold to make a report to his prayers And I know Father Ambrose for a long time. He is a serious fighter of the human rights, and he did confirm that he fought for the enactment of the Constitution 2010. And I only want to bring to his attention, one provision in the Constitution that and everybody is aware of the PPI ruling, that the Bill of Rights forms the basic structure of the Constitution, and there are fundamental rights and freedoms that may not be limited. One of them is Article 25C that says every citizen has the right to fair trial. And when you look at within the Bill of Rights, you look at the right to fair administrative justice, and Article 50, clause number 2, which says every accused person has a right to a fair trial, which includes the right to be presumed innocent until the contrary is proved. I want to give him assurance that Father Ambrose, this committee will peruse the documents diligently. Should they find any reason that links the misappropriation of funds, if any, that links the authorization, because I've underlined, when I read your petition, and I've underlined 3 very important vocabularies used. One appears in page number 3 of the annexure that says Parchok has authorized fraudulent payments. If we find a document that justifies that it is him who gives authority for payment of fraudulent payments, we will act. And then there is another very important one, payment to contractors who are senior employees. I think we will also try, and I expected the chair to ask if there is any evidence to this, that the contractors who are paid are senior employees, because we would really want the public to know. And I think those are the only 2. Otherwise, I want to give you my assurance that we will peruse the documents and we will act upon it when we find that criminal responsibility is not transferable. And should we find that Parchok is personally liable, then you should be assured that we are going to act according to your prayers. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other member wishing to make a contribution?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Mine is also to give the petitioner an assurance that as a committee, we look at the evidence that he has given us as a committee, and if there is evidence that there is theft of public resources, we will act. So it is an assurance that we will act based on what you provided. We'll also, as a committee, at some point, maybe invite the governor and his team to come maybe and shed light on some of the things that you have raised. So we are giving you an assurance that we'll act accordingly. Thank you.
Well, thank you for that. As we close, I want to make a rejoinder to what my colleagues have stated, to give assurance to the petitioner that we shall process this matter, first of all, within the timelines stipulated under the standing orders 213(2) of this House. And as it's been also highlighted, at some point we may need to invite the accused, in this case, who is His Excellency the Governor, also to appear before this committee, because we want to ensure that we give a fair hearing to both sides. But on our side as members, because we are also entrusted with the mandate to do oversight, we are going to, on the basis of the crime highlighted, to investigate further and find more evidences where necessary. Otherwise, I want to thank everyone who has participated in this session, and we will allow you, the petitioner, to leave first, unless you have any other closing remark.
Let me express my sincere gratitude to the chair and the members and the members of the press who are present and the workers of the county assembly. Only that I want to say, next time we keep time. I was here at exactly 11, so next time I urge members, if I'm called, please keep time. Otherwise, thank you.
Thank you very much, and sorry for the inconvenience caused. Truly, we were late by around 30 minutes or so, and on behalf of the committee, I want to register my apologies to you.
Thank you.
Next time we will up our time. Thank you. So, members of the committee, you may need to remain behind shortly.
Tesetai ko takiwekchinigei kora rutoito noto nebo President William Ruto netesetai eng county nebo Nairobi ole kachut betut notok nebo aeng. Tesetai kong'ololjin biikab boror eng county nito eng kebeberwek cheterterchin eng kasarta nematya kokamitei kebeberta noto nebo mlango kubwa, mi mlango kubwa eng nguni ako ng'ololjin biikab boror.
Mbunge wa Lang'ata tusalimie hapo Jalash. Jeshi ya Ruto, jeshi ya Ruto, jeshi ya Ruto, jeshi ya Ruto. Sema anek tatu, anek tatu, anek tatu, anek tatu. Rais, karibu sana. Tuko na wewe na Mathare imekubali. Asante sana na Mungu awabariki. Aya! Aya! Mathare hoye! Mathare tibim! Mathare ria! Mathare ha! Madam Stubulu! Aya ya kwanza! Unajua mimi ni Chief Justice ya the People's President, ndio hiyo? Sasa baba akisema leo tunaenda wapi? Akisema ra tunaenda wapi? Akisema leo tuna wapi? Sasa baba amesungumuza, si ndio hiyo? Akasema tuende huku. Hebu niangalie huku. Huku. Tunaenda ama tuendi? Aya, nataka nione. Asante sana. Asante sana. Olwatch, mbunge wetu wa Mathare atusalimie. Mheshimiwa Olwatch. Mathare! Mathare! Tulia. Wangapi wanakaribisha William Samoei Ruto hapa Mathare? Mimi nawapigia asante kubwa sana. Wakati tulishauriana na Mheshimiwa Rais, tuliongea mambo matatu. Alisema ataleta stima, na leo hii amekuja kuzindua stima hapa Kosovo Mathare constituency. Ya pili, alisema anatupatia shamba ya kutengeneza TVET. Leo hii anakuja kuzindua TVET hapa Kosovo. Ya mwisho, Mheshimiwa Ruto alitupatia shilingi 58 million per constituency. Leo hii ametoka kufungua St. Teresa's amefungua Mabatini, sasa tunaenda kufungua hospital ward. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Hospital! Hospital! His Excellency, karibu sana hospital ward. His Excellency, wakati ulikusema unakuja, watu wa Mathare waliniambia wanataka mambo matatu. His Excellency, watu wa Mathare wamekaa kwa giza. Tunakuomba usituache kwa giza. His Excellency, tunakuomba sisi utusaidie na title. His Excellency, jambo la mwisho, tunakuomba tafadhali hizi nyumba tupatie watu wa Mathare waanze kuishi walipomolewa. Asanteni sana, Mwenyezi Mungu awabariki.
Mathare hai! Rais, karibu Mathare, na tunakuambia raundi hii Kanairo ni yako. Asante sana Rais.
Mathare! Mathare!
Kiweksei county noton nebo Bomet ole en kasarta nematya kokatesetai kokoitoi petition en county assembly noton nebo Bomet Father Ambrose Kimutai. Ko nguno kong'ololi inendet ak kong'ololjin sirikab logoiwek en sang nebo county assembly noton, so ngenyoru kit noton netesetai.
Konyo reu akonyo akine kuyon kaburi a committee. Ko that is what we want. Koeku fair amun komi akane akonyo akine komwa chechi kenai kele miano manit. Ko kityo. Ko in evidence ko kakoite chukwamuch anyor. Chumanyoru kotinye Governor Barcho ak in county secretary kotinye alak. Chan kakonu ko chukotoreton choronok akaborchike akane acheng online. Ko kityo. And members of the press, I want to take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks to all of you. You have all witnessed my petition presentation, and I did this because of the public outcry, because of the citizens of Bomet. They have been complaining about corruption. And I used the wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow is a symbol of UDA, which is the ruling party. And ruling party must act very fast. The party here, the party leaders of UDA are dead. They don't act. We have never had condemning corruption in Bomet. And we would like them to come out strongly to show the position. If they are siding with corrupt leaders, that means UDA is corrupt. So we plead with the president. This is his backyard. This is his region where he got a lot of support. We want corruption to be dead in all counties, beginning from Bomet. And we would like the president to act very fast and call in order all the corrupt elements in Bomet County. I have presented the evidence, and we need also the county petition committee to call Governor Barchok to come to the assembly and give his own evidence and to show the committee his version, so that the committee may make decision. Otherwise, I want to say thank you very much, and we hope to end corruption in Bomet.
Father, nito ko ko tinko nebo nimbabat kay tukulen county nebo Bomet kotom kay kegere tukuk alechito na mangu ko uniton akole amache ke fighten corruption alagisto nametab asoya emet. Tos ne kursengung koityi kandoik alak ak biik alak chebo emet en ngalekab keger kele kasuldaen boisionik serikalit en oret noton neititaat nemokib tukab emet.
So, ane ko yongen ko in abotiriot kenyisiek 31. Kiaborchigei ngalekab constitution nebo Kenya amu kikimoche kobit constitution neribe biik ako missing ko kikimoche ketar corruption. That's why chapter 6 is there. So ko in amu kiami aborchinigei constitution ko amache ager ale constitution ko kaki-implementen chapter 6 ko kakirib komie neribe when leadership services ak tukuchono ak keisto ng'alekab corruption kabisa. So ko kiatonochi ng'alechoton kong'eten akot ngoroik chu okere ko ngoroik cheboiteni corruption. Mese ko biriring en noni ko noni ko tui koboru kole chito ne tui ak chito ne ngoriet ne birir ko akongei kiakonugei adefended. Aya atinye faith en committee nikamwa kole yoe kamwawon ine so amache akoi benefit of doubt. Ko ye machobok kesaineni petition. I will lead signing a petition next ye mamuka kireu amu taketinye another avenue. Tomo borie yekitar ni takebendi wananchi tomo takesaineni. So kiribe fairness komong. Ye mamit fairness ketakebe bi. So kimoe ine komong county assembly clearly koik fair. Ko kityo. Kongoi.
Nyoru logoiyo asikobit keweke kenyoru logoiwekab emet.